Anyway, welcome to Bristol Music Channel. My name's Damien, and I'm joined on the sofa today by Cosmic Ninja.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, man, coming at
yes.
you like a laser beam. Been dying to interview you guys. Been dying to interview you guys since I came across your work a few years back, and I heard your own rendition of Bulls on Parade. That was a momentous fucking thing to take on, because if you'd have got that wrong, you would have got a lot of hate mail.
Yeah,
Whose idea was that, and how did you pull it off so well? It was fantastic.
Whose idea was that?
I think we all massively love Rage, so that was something we knew we had to do. I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then we just.
I have no idea. We just thought it'd be
It
cool.
was the right BPM, Bulls on Parade.
Because
That's
it was
how we
you
chose
were
that song.
you were doing the main vocals, but was it you backing up? You were sort of MC
Yeah,
as
we
well.
split the verse a bit. It was cool. Yeah.
I think it's just from seeing other bands and even bigger bands and just seeing that one cover is quite nice in the set.
Mm.
And we just got like, that'd be actually nice to kind of get people going. And then we thought, well, because we tried other maybe artists and stuff, but we thought, what do we all like?
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine.
Get a common ground.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, Robin, because like, we went and seen you guys last year. You were playing at the Louisiana. It was a Briz Fest or Harbourside Festival.
Harbourside.
Probably.
Yeah.
And your set went down amazingly. I think you were on after Lionhead. What's the name of the band?
Lionface.
Lionface. Sorry.
Sorry, Lionface.
Sorry,
Lionhead.
Lionhead / Lionface, whatever your fucking name is. But you guys were on before those guys.
That was downstairs.
I was downstairs.
That was raw, man.
Yeah, and it was a
Fucking
very sweaty venue, and I remember like Duke. I kept bringing Duke bottles of water because he was melting.
Oh, that's kind of you.
No, that's just the kind of guy I am.
Oh.
But it's not a question, more statement. But you absolutely leveled that place when you played Bulls on Parade. But your original stuff went off even better. When it comes to your original
Thankfully.
stuff, obviously it's rock electronica.
Yeah.
Where does this all come? How do you guys meet, and how did you decide? Did you meet because of your common love of this genre of music, or was it the other way around? You got together and thought, explain.
I was bored making music, just general kind of grunge rock, any sort kind of, and I was just like, I want to learn how to do something different, and so I just took my skills I got from university doing a music tech degree, and then thought, okay, let's use that and try to do something different. So I put a post on Gumtree, good old Gumtree, and came across Robin here, who was also looking for something a little bit different.
Something
So
challenging.
what did your bio say? Hi, my name's Tamsin, and I'm looking for somebody who's going to fucking, what?
Yeah, want to make some electronic rock music.
So
Who's
it
up
was-
for it?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
you were the catalyst to it. You put your cards.
Well,
on
I
the
think
table
John
first.
was. I mean, Rob, you were looking for the same thing, and we've.
Yeah. I mean, I just found a drummer, and I thought, like, let's start with a drummer, because bass player, start with a drummer. And then he was like, oh yeah, I've seen this ad, and I said, like, I've seen this ad too. I think, yeah. Now that we have something, if you have the rhythm section, you can sort of build on that.
Mm.
And we thought, like, yeah, singer, that's the next step. And just I've always done something different. All of my bands, played in different bands, and it's always a different style. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool.
So where to
That
go?
sounds interesting.
But also, like, when I read about your bio, you obviously you're saying that your bridges to influencers like Skunk Anansi, Faithless, and I mean some of the names that you subscribe to be influenced by are pretty much all based in the 90s. And
Yeah.
you guys are kind of you guys are
We're
you're
90s
We're old.
kids.
We're old, mate.
but
Yeah.
how did you get into that music? Was it your parents or
yeah, right.
That's sorry to Robin's parents. He's going to tell me they're
Then
dead
I've
now.
got,
Getting fucked up and going to clubs
Anyway,
and having a
carry
good
on,
time.
go.
I don't know. I think we're all coming from a sort of more of a metal place, really.
New metal.
New metal place, I guess. Yeah, and then just like started to listen to a lot of things.
What do they call people like new metalers in Bristol? There was a weird
Jitters?
name for it.
Cheers.
No.
No, that's goths.
Yeah,
It
fuck.
was a weird name when I came to Bristol. I was like, what the fuck is that?
What a new
Is it
matter.
like Grebo or Jitter?
We were called
Grebo?
Grebo.
Grebo.
Like, we
I
were
don't
called
know, that's
Grebos
old
back
school,
in the
man.
day, like, and then I came here. I think it was jitter or something.
Yeah, you dirty jitter, you fucking dirty jitter.
Yeah, but you've also got like a lot of I don't know. Sorry if I'm going to offend you, but like 808 State. You've got a lot of like electronica because one of your songs, I think it's Eradicate. It's 6 minutes 33. It's an epic, massive electronica rock song, you know, and
we indulged.
Got a bit carried away.
Yeah.
on
no,
that
but
one.
it's great from start
Bit of
from
a prog side to
from
it,
start to
yeah.
finish. You know, it was a great song, and I just kept listening to it, and it was like, you know, if you guys, you know, did this in a time machine and went back to like 92, you know, you'd make a killing. At the moment, like in Bristol, like things are pretty much open for everything. You know what I mean? And I just feel that you guys have definitely got a place in it. But
although the venues are pretty tricky to encourage.
that's what I was going to ask, because you know, your sound isn't the average place like the Louisiana. It's not going to be like a pub gig.
No.
But you played the O2 recently, and
Yeah.
that's the right size of venue that your sound's going to come through. How
Yeah.
did you get into that, and how did it go?
It was like a battle of the bands
Yeah.
thing.
We don't tend
and-
to do battle of bands, but we will have
Well,
to.
we
for O2.
wanted to play the O2 basically. So
Yeah.
I know a guy who knows a guy who got us on, and
Who scratched your
who
back?
scratched our
That's the way
back.
it
Yeah,
goes, yeah.
and yeah, it was awesome. I've seen like hundreds of shows and bands there over the years, so it's really cool.
It's nice
to
to
be
have
on-
that badge, you know, that you've
Yeah.
played the O2.
Definitely.
It was
And-
awesome.
And to
You
go
get-
backstage
you get
and
great
check it
pictures
all out.
and, you know, all
And the set went really well.
Did
as
you get a
well.
rider?
No, I think there was a few free beers knocking around. It was a Monday night, so it wasn't too
Got
rock and
water.
roll, was it?
Yeah.
That's important,
That's
obviously, for a singer.
important for-
You know.
Lubricating those vocal cords.
But yeah, it's a pretty good crowd.
No,
Good
the O2
reaction.
was awesome. I loved every second of it, and I didn't want it to stop. I was like, this is where I want to be every night.
We'll
Maybe not every night,
Mm.
but like
But how you
at
gonna
least
handle that if-
5 nights out of the week.
Yeah, but if you go on tour, you know,
Yeah.
that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
So when it comes to future plans, I mean, what's in the future for Cosmic Ninja? At the moment, what are you working on now? What's your next release?
We're working on 3 songs. We're going to go in a studio in Bridgend called North Stone Studio in the end of November
Okay.
and record those 3 songs that we'll be releasing as singles
Over next year.
over the next year. And that's what we're focusing on at the moment, really, the main thing.
Because
Yeah.
your videos are very, you know, they're very visual. And I mean, one of your videos has like a pair of distinctive shoes. Where do I get those shoes? What was the name of the
Not
video?
telling you. That's a secret.
What's that?
We'll have to kill you.
Custom made.
Oh, no.
That's
Really?
our shoes, our glasses.
No, seriously, where did you get the fucking shoes from? Because I want a pair.
Yeah, we're
Where?
not telling you.
Well, where you get everything
The
these
internet-
days.
the internet
Online.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Just
The
Work
one
it out,
You know
man.
what? I'm going to
Yeah,
get nasty
just,
now because, like, you know,
yeah.
you're not just.
shoes.
Yeah, I'm sweating as fuck. Can I please take this off?
Uh,
I couldn't concentrate at one point there because it was actually fuck. I thought I was going to faint.
It's a good effort.
Hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep the shades on now. It's bright in here. So, so yeah, tell me, like, I just feel that, you know, this was a little bit lame. So I want you to fucking tell me something really filthy about yourselves that you've never told anybody. I want a confession.
Oh, God.
Confession. Wow.
Bad,
Fuck.
bad, not bad enough that, you know, we have to delete it. You know.
Well, as a band, personally,
No, okay. So like.
as a band,
Something
we
that
don't
you've
do
done
with-
at a gig, like, you know, you've stole some drum kits, you know, drumsticks, not a
Oh,
drum
but
kit.
we're a lovely band.
We're nice.
Lovely.
We're
That's how
nice
we win
guys.
people over. It's just we're so
too lovely.
We're too nice.
There's room for cardigans and fucking rainbows in the world, but when you hear these guys play, they're not cardigans and rainbows on the outside. Just in here, they're just so sweet. And I'm trying to, like, get some dirt out of them. I'm trying to draw some fucking controversy, but it's struggling. So when it comes to, like, you know, gigs in the, if you got anything in like December, January, Feb, anything big coming up next year that maybe you can.
We've got a few festivals. Glastonbury calling in February.
Yes,
playing
Seb was
that.
saying that you got a call, or what happened at
Yeah.
Glastonbury? Yeah.
We found out earlier in the week. We're on Glastonbury FM.
A guy called Ian, who's a legend who runs Glastonbury FM, he came to a gig of ours in Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And it was just like, you guys, fucking love you guys, great live. So he got us into the studio, had a radio kind of live interview
Wow,
this week, and
that's
then
brilliant.
he was just like, yeah, I'm going to put you on Glastonbury Calling. So yeah, in the next year after that, hopefully it'll be actual
what-
Glastonbury.
It was quite cool because
That's
he went
the
like on the email. It's just like, oh, I'd like to see the guys at this festival, so apply, but without saying anything. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we go like, oh yeah, we just applied. It's done. It's done. It's like, oh, I'm like, I have a stage at the first festival,
Mhm.
and then the second one, I'm part of the community.
That's
committee,
fantastic.
and
So
it's
how
like-
did you apply for this, or did
Well,
they
because
say-
he said just, oh, I'd like to see you play there, and we did apply. But that's all
That's
coming
brilliant.
from a gig, and the guys seeing us going like, yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like playing gigs. You do get people involved.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
It does-
important.
Yeah, it doesn't
There's some
happen
good
often
people.
enough, but when it does. So what does that mean? Does that mean that you're going to be playing a stage at Glastonbury, like one of the like sponsored stages?
I think it's like one of those multi-venue things
Okay.
where
It's
they have
yeah, it's
different
not actual
clubs
Glastonbury
involved.
Festival. It's
Glastonbury
Glastonbury
Town.
Calling
Yeah, yeah.
in Glastonbury itself. Yeah,
But still, it's
I think we're playing at the King Arthur again.
King Arthur.
it's getting
Yeah.
closer. It's just like doing the work and getting closer and just put the time in, and you reap
It
the
is.
rewards sometimes without even really looking for them.
Yeah.
It's the best opportunities.
It is what
But-
you know and who you know.
Sometimes
Well,
it's
no,
just
I
the
think
right
it's-
person.
No,
you know?
I agree with Robin. I think it's the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You know, because I've known bands that be playing for years and years and years, and then they just go to one gig, and then there's somebody at that gig that But it is
Holds
a
the
lot
key.
about that. There's a lot of BJs.
Be
and
good at
snobbery.
what you do, and make sure you meet the right person that's going to help.
You got to put yourselves out there.
Yeah.
And God only knows we've got a band that is going to put themselves out there. And if you haven't seen Cosmic Ninja live, you have to go at least to see Tamsin jumping around like fucking Zebedee on a trampoline with a rocket on its back. So expect massive riffs and high energy. And all the best, guys. And thanks very
Cheers,
much
man.
for coming into Bristol Music Channel. We'll
Thanks
check you
for-
next time.
thanks for
Pleasure,
having
mate.
us. Cheers.
jump